everybody. Thanks for coming back and checking out my channel. Today I will be doing an April update of my garden. Haven't done an update since February, I think, so it's been a while. So stick around and let me show you around my garden. So along this wall right here is my bright shady area. It's where I keep all my cattleyas right here, right there, and some dendrobiums on the farther end. So that's what I have growing there. You can see the orchids I got from 2 weeks ago right there from my nursery tour. So those flowers don't count. I did not flower those. There you go. Along this wall here is partial sunny shady area. So that's where I have my Plumeria right there. And if you notice, I just staked my double hibiscus. I am training them to be topiaries, so hopefully it'll work out. So I've got a bunch of begonias and coleus growing for my annuals. There's Mimi. So that's this area. And on my shaded porch is where I closely monitor some either new divisions or new plants before I put them in the garden. Here's a no ID cattleya. I divided it last fall. There's the other half right there. It's got a bunch of buds. The flower is like a pinkish brown. I'll update on you that later. That's where some of my cattleyas. My exotic jaguar right there just dropped its flowers. And the other one I got from last week is now dropping its flowers. But the inspiration coral is still going on. It just bloomed last week, so cute little thing. Look at all these new growth that I got on my cattleyas. I got them like 2 months ago. Yeah. Lots of new growth happening. And on this side, lots of new growth. So there's that Emma White that just blossomed. That's the one I got 2 weekends ago at the nursery tour. And then a white dendrobium, Old Faithful, always putting out flowers. There's that mounted dendrobium I did. There's some spikes there, dendrobiums. Take you in closer. This plant has been in flower for quite some time now, a month and a half. And there you go. Lots of new growths happening. Look at that, look at all those new growths. Sweet! This spike got pollinated. That's why all the flowers are blasting off now. Why'd you have to pollinate? Oh well. There you go. I don't like what I'm doing there. Maybe I should try vertical wall gardening. There's my tripod. There's that massive dendrobium nobile that my stepmom got. Flowers are getting spent now. you. Look at you. So this calamansi tree, it's like a lime Filipino tree. But anyways, this is where I have some of my hanging plants. There's my dendrobium microchip and my white honohon right there. So that's that. And over here is where I have my bright growing area. It's where Mimi! It is where I grow my older dendrobiums. That's right there. So, yeah. That one doesn't count. I didn't flower that. That was part of my nursery tour 2 weeks ago. Yeah, a lot of these dendrobiums are like, I don't know, 15 years old. There I have some ginger growing. And on this grotto, I have some, what do you call those? Stephanosis. Some date palms. And I just planted some impatiens down there to cover the unsightly dirt from the ginger. Yeah, that's this side of the garden. Lots of begonias and annuals. I'm not sure what those annuals are. They've been growing there for like 3 years. Yeah, there you go. So this dendrobium I have is no ID. I finally got it to bloom. Last year all it did was blast its buds, but this year they finally took and they blossomed. And I love it. The flower is a little waxy, so it can stand the high sun, all day sun. Yeah, that's that. So here's another dendrobium I got to flower. It's another no ID. The flower is pretty waxy, so I noticed the more waxy the flower feels, the more sun it can take. There was another spike on it, but the wind blew it off. Whee! There's a closer look. Awesome! So the rest of these dendrobiums on this sunny side of the garden are in spike. So I'm just gonna wait and see what's going on. There you go. Pygmy date palm. Some more begonias. Walking irises. Cannas. So this side of the garden is in front of my living room window. It is partial shade, partial sun. And that's where I have all my Vandas growing. Right there. All my new Vandas. Most of them have new roots now. So excited. There's my rosemary topiary that I actually sculpted myself. I got it as a twig. And this is where I have my Spathoglottis mellow yellow. Some oncidiums. There's my cymbidium that's kind of fallen over. Begonias. Pansies. This vine right there is a Pacalana vine. It's supposed to smell amazing when it flowers, but it's never flowered for me yet. And that's where I keep that massive Vanda. And there there's that tall dendrobium that I had to tie against the house. It's about 8 foot tall. There we go. On the side of the house is where I grow some more ginger and cut foliage. I'm working on the side of the house, expanding the walkway. There's my Plumeria. Look at the bloom on this Plumeria. If only you could smell it. It smells amazing. These blooms are so large. I actually asked somebody over in Wailea for a cutting because I saw it growing in the yard, and they were like, sure. Like, yes. Amazing. It smells wonderful. So over on this side is my Spathoglottis mellow yellow. Bunch of begonias and pansies. There you go. Some cannas. My rosemary topiary. Vandas. So there's a close-up of the mellow yellow Spathoglottis. Cute little thing. So here's that first Vanda I got, Robert's Delight. Finally, it's making some root tips. 2 months waiting for tips. Now I finally got tips. Guess I'm doing something right. This is my new one that I got. A lot of the tips stopped growing, but these big ones are okay, so I must be doing something right. Maybe he'll bloom for me. Let's see. All these nice roots. No tips. You just stop growing. But these big fatty ones are okay. There's that other one I got. Not much happening. All its flowers have gone and done. Also, all its flowers are done now. Wait for that spike to get all brown before I cut it, but there you go. Not much happening. And here's that other Vanda I got. What's going on in here? Oh, I spy some tips. So guess they're doing okay since I moved them on this side of my garden. It's closer to the garden hose, so I can just mist them every morning. There you go. I always put my old canes down in mulch, and look at what happened. Awesome! So that was my April garden update. Hopefully you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. I post weekly. I try to post weekly. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Until next time, mahalo. So one of the biggest drawbacks about gardening outside is all the bugs. Let me show you something I found the other day. Thanks for tuning in. In the next video. So this is my garden. Hopefully you